Hi HBNR families, welcome back to the channel. So this is the sewing section of this amazing Varsity Jacket. So if you are just coming across this channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop new video. HBNR, thanks for watching. So I've already cut the pocket. The pocket is 4 pieces, so I'm going to be using 2 for each side. And also I've already marked the pocket opening at the front of the jacket, and the pocket opening is 6 inches. And also you make sure that the pocket is longer than the pocket opening, and I cut 2 inches in height white fabric. So this white fabric, I'm going to attach it here at the top of the pocket. So I've attached it to 2 pieces out of the 4 pieces of the pocket. So, and this is how it looks like. So after that, I'll proceed to the sewing of the wealth pocket on the jacket. So I mark 3 inches upward like this, and I mark 3 inches at the side area like this. So I'm going to place the one I attached the white fabric, I'm going to attach it here like this. It should be the one to locate at the bottom, while the one I didn't attach anything will be at the top. So I'm going to start the stitching from the pocket opening I marked, which is an exact 6 inches. I'm going to stop once it reaches the 6 inches pocket opening. I'm going to place the one I didn't attach anything to. I'm going to place it at the top like this, and I'm going to take the measure of the remaining of the white fabric like this. It remains 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to mark 3/4 of an inch like this. I'm going to start the stitching. So once it reaches the stopped area, I'm going to stop. I'm going to cut it like this. So you don't need to be in a hurry while doing this. You just need to be careful in order to make your work looks nice. So after cutting it like this, the next thing is to turn on the pocket flyer inside. So you just need to pay full attention to this area. So the next thing is to weave the pocket. So I've woven the pocket here, as you can see. So I'm going to follow the same step in sewing the second part pocket. As you can see, I've done that. So the next thing is to join the front part with the back part. So this is the back part, and I'm going to join the shoulder together. So after that, I'm going to weave it. So I supposed to be using weaving machine, but for the sake of those that doesn't have weaving machine, that's why I'm using straight machine, in order to give them motivation that they can also use an ordinary machine to make this. So I'll make sure that the center of the sleeve matches with this same shoulder, same area. I'll make sure it's aligned with each other, and I'm going to start my stitching here. So after attaching the sleeve to it, I'm going to do the same thing to the second part, and this is how it looks like. So I'll make sure that I weave the armhole as well. As you can see, I've woven it. So the next thing is to join the side area together. So after joining the side together, the next thing is for me is to turn it to the right side like this. After turning it to the right side, I'll make sure that I take the measurement of the waist area, I mean hips area. So as you can see that the front is overlapping on each other. So after taking the measurement, which is 19 inches, so I'm going to add extra 3 inches to it because the overlap is 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches at the one at the top and 1.5 inches at the one at the inside. So it gives me 3 inches. So I'm going to add 3 inches to my hip measurement. So I'm going to cut 4 inches fabric in length here. So, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces. The one will be located at the right side, while the second one will be located at the left side, just like this. The next thing is to cut my waistband. As you already know that the hip measurement is 41 inches, I measure 39 inches plus 3 inches for the overlap of the button. It gives me 41, and I deducted 2 inches from 41 inches. It gives me 39 inches. So from that 39 inches, I need to cut the 4 inches I'm going to add to the front part of the. So I've already cut the 4 inches out from the waistband. So the reason I cut it is that I'm going to attach another fabric to it. So the initial measurement we deducted from the waistband is 2 inches because the waistband must be shorter than the actual hip measurement. So that I need to stretch it to meet with the actual measurement. So as you can see, after I join the 4 inches to it, it's equivalent to 18.5 unfold, which means 18.5 multiplied by 2, it will gives me 39. So I'm going to sew this edge like this. I'm going to do the same thing here. So the next thing is to apply interfacing to the front side. So this is the interfacing. So I'm going to start to sew it to the front part like this. As you can see that the right part facing each other like this. So I'm going to sew it down to the hip line. And I'm going to turn it inside like this. So I'm going to attach the second interfacing to it, to the second side like this. So I'm going to turn the interfacing inside like this, and after turning it inside, I make sure that I stitch the down part of it like this. So I'm going to start attaching the waistband to it from this edge, and I'll make sure that I don't stretching the waistband starting from here. So I will not stretch it at all. Once it reaches the white material, I will start stretching it. So I'm going to notch the center of the back part of the jacket like this. And also I'm going to mark the center of the band. So I will start stitching it, and I will make sure that I stretch the band to align with the hip measurement. So I will stretch it to make sure that the center back is aligned with the center of the waistband. So the next thing is to cut my neck. As we already know that the neck measurement is 20 inches, so I'm going to deduct 2 inches from it to make it 18 inches. So I measure 18 inches here, and the height I'm using is 5 inches. So I'm going to fold it like this, and I'm going to cut it a bit curve at this at the edge. So I'm going to attach the neckband into the neck of the jacket. So I'll make sure that I insert the neckband between the interface and the neck like this. Pay full attention, please. And I'm going to do the same thing at this area as well. So, and I'm going to start sewing it all over again, and I'll make sure that I'm aligning the interfacing with the neck as well. As you can see that the neck is within the interfacing and the neck of the jacket. So the interfacing here, I'm going to place it like this with the shoulder same area, and I'm going to stitch it together like this. I'll do the same thing here. So this is how it looks now. So I'm going to top stitch the neck, the interfacing, and also the waistband, and it will look beautiful. So before that, I'm going to take the measurement of the sleeve opening, which is 5.5, and I'm going to deduct 1.5 inches from it. So I'm going to cut 4 inches and the height is 6 inches. So I'm going to sew it and I'm going to attach it to the sleeve opening. So this is how I'm going to attach it to the sleeve. I'm going to place it here and I'll make sure that the same area align with each other, and I will sew it around the sleeve like this. So now I'm going to start the top stitching, starting from the waistband. So after the top stitching, this is how it looks like. And the next thing I'm going to top stitch the front part, as you can see. So I'm done with the top stitching and everything is intact and accurate. So the next thing is to attach the button to the front side. So these are the tools I'm going to be using to install the button. So this is puncher, this is hammer, and also this is snap button. So the name of the button is called snap button. This is installer. So these are the tools I'm going to be using to install the button into the jacket. So the first thing I'm going to do is to punch the button area I have already marked. So I'm going to punch it like this, and I'm going to insert the button into it. I'm going to place it on this thing. So I'm going to place my installer in it, and I'm going to hammer it. So the button can never be removed anymore. So I'm going to do the same thing to the second part, to the other side. So let me attach the button to each other. So as you can see, this is how it looks like. So that's how I'm going to install the remaining button. So after installing the remaining button, this is how it looks like. As you can see, that it looks perfect. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like this video.